Hello guys, what is up? It is Spooky Noodles, and I am here with another reading vlog. I'm a little burnt out on reading, but I'm still reading. Don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I have a huge headache, and I just feel like resting and doing nothing really. But I've been reading The Dark Man by P.A. Douglas. My dog took a huge scratch into the cover, so that stunk. But you know, I'm really enjoying this book. As soon as I saw her stretching, I was like, "No, Lula," and she was like, "You know what? I'm gonna do it." And she put her paws on the book and then stretched and pulled her paws back and scratched the cover. So that bothers me a lot because this was a really nice cover, and now it's got two scratches on it, and it just bothers me. But yeah, I'm 62 pages into this book. It's 123 pages long, so I don't know. I'm halfway there, I guess. Because like 60 plus 60 is 120, and there's 123 pages. I got 62 pages, so I'm halfway done. Um, it's really, really good so far. Uh, I am enjoying it, and I can't wait to see how it ends. The first kill was like really brutal, and then the second kill was just as brutal. So I want to see what else there is, man. The third kill was not that brutal, but uh, this is like a good slasher film, you know? Like, this is like watching a good slasher film like an underrated slasher film. Like, I'm trying to think of one at the top of my head. Like, Hatchet. Hatchet was a really good slasher film, which is about Victor Crawley, I think, and it was a really good film. This reminds me of it in a sense. It's more like the Candyman, but I haven't seen the Candyman in a long time, so I can't make that reference. So I'm not gonna say Candyman, but there's an entity that only appears when you do LSD, and he murders people, and he's called the Dark Man, and it's a fantastic read so far. This is probably what my review is going to be like, if I like the ending. That is, I'm halfway through the book, so I read 39 pages the first day, which is I was doing great. 39 pages is awesome, and then let's see if I do the math here. I made it to page 62. So what is that like? Oh, quick math. Um, let's see here. I want to say it's 27 pages today. I could be wrong. No, 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 no. Wait. Um, no, it's got to be like 22 pages today. Sorry, I'm not good at math, guys. So I did 39 pages one day, and now I'm on page 62. So I'm not great at math. So what is that, like 23 pages or something like that? You guys tell me in the bottom, in the comments. I'm not a math nerd or a whiz or anything like that. I suck at math. I barely passed it for my GED. So yeah, math is not my thing. I suck at it. English was more my thing, even though my English teachers hated me and would always send me to the principal's office because I wrote something disturbing or something. And you would have thought at that time I thought I was going to be a writer, but no, it was a like, yeah, never mind. You already know my writing story. I was reading creepypastas, and one day I was like, I think I can do this, and I did it, and then I elevated my writing to a point where now I'm writing books. So, but we're not here to talk about my writing story. We're here to talk about my reading, and The Dark Man by P.A. Douglas is super good so far, guys. Like, super good. After this, I'm planning on reading Rain Havoc's story, Boys Will Be Boys. It sounds disturbing as fuck. It's extreme horror, I think, and I think it's gonna be brutal. And I hear a lot of people dislike the author, because of this book. Because, excuse me, they say it's too extreme, and or not that is too extreme, but that the contents are very sensitive, and that yeah, it will probably offend a lot of people. But that's what extreme horror is, you know. It can tick off a lot of people. So, you know, I mean, I have an extreme horror story that I plan to release under a pen name. Um, and maybe I'll let you guys in on that. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to make sure my family doesn't find some of this extreme horror I'm writing. Um, I've already kind of talked to you guys about my writing once already, and I've already told you that I was writing a story called Clown with a Shotgun. Well, that's the extreme story I'm talking about, and I might release it under a pen name. I'm not sure though. So if you one day are looking through Amazon and you come across like Clown with a Shotgun, that might be my story. So, um, writing wise though, I've been editing a novella that I'm going to release under my pen name, Nicholas Gray. Um, should be good. It's only like 86 pages long. I'm going through it though. It's an older story I wrote, and it needs a lot of work. And that's actually what's got me burnt out is editing that. Reading and watching movies aren't really burning me out. Those are things I enjoy doing, but editing, I learned the hard way. I was always telling people how I loved editing. Editing is so much fun and blah blah blah. Now I feel the total opposite of that. You know, I feel like editing is a shit show. I hate editing. It just shows you how terrible you are as a writer. And when you reread your own shit, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not enjoying my old work. I mean, the story itself is pretty good, and I'm excited to release it when it's ready. But no, man, it's yeah, it's a thriller, a dark thriller, I think. It's not really horror per se. The story, it's called "Take Me From Here," and my cover artist came up with the name. I had no name for it. It was called "The Abduction" for the longest time, and that is just such a bland title. So my author one day, I'm like, "This is what the story's about. What should I title it?" You know, because he was asking me for the title, so he can put it on the cover, and he was like, "Call it Take Me From Here," because there's a line in the story that says, you know, take me from here. I wish someone would just take me from here. So I was like, okay, you know, and that's how the story name came about. And I'm currently editing that. I'm taking a break from writing Space Waste because I just ran out of ideas. I think I'm going to jump back into Space Waste soon, but I want to finish editing Take Me From Here because, you know, it's I'm halfway through it and I'm at like page 42 or something like that, and it's 86 pages long, so I just need to keep at it. So because I already paid the editor to edit it, and now I'm wasting her time because it's not completed, you know. So I'm trying not to waste her time and not to waste my time. So she's waiting for me to finish the edits, and then she's gonna go edit it. My personal edits are basically fixing stuff that I don't like understand why I got some things wrong, why I described things the way I did, but I'm fixing it, you know. And yeah, that's a little bit writing. I didn't think this was going to turn into a writing vlog, but yeah. The next book, like I said, I'm reading is Rain Havoc's Boys Will Be Boys. It's only like 92 pages long. I'm trying to read shorter fiction as of late. If you notice, I read two novelettes. The last two reviews have been novelettes. And then before that, I read a novella by Daniel J. Volpe, which was, I don't know how many pages that was, but I want to say it was in the, like 100s. And this one is 120 something pages. And then before that, I finished a short story collection that I started. I was like halfway through it, and then I finished the other half. which was called Welcome to the Splatter Club. So I've been reading shorter fiction lately, and it's been good because longer fiction lately has been losing my attention. I have not been able to finish a longer book over like 200 pages, and it stinks because I'm trying to read novels and I can't do it. Like I've been a novella type of guy lately. And novelettes have been really good for me lately because I can keep my attention span, you know. Dark Man though, I was like, let's try to ease back into longer works, you know. So I picked up the Dark Man, which is 123 pages, I believe, and Rain Havoc's book is 92 pages, I believe. So I'm getting back up there in the page count for books. Both of these next books are going to be novellas, obviously. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to read. I have so many authors I want to try out. And I have so many books that I was given to review, and I haven't even touched them. Like Curse of the Pigman, I got 21% through that book and stopped. It's not a DNF, but it just wasn't keeping my attention because it was such a long. It was a longer work, fiction. I think it was just under 200 pages, but yeah, I just got a message, so I apologize for that. But it's gonna throw me off track now. What I was talking about. But yeah, Rain Havoc is what I'm gonna read after The Dark Man, and then after the Rain Havoc, I think I'm gonna try to go back to Bloodkin by Ronald Kelly. I really, really, really want to finish that. Um, I have like 160 something pages left. I'm like past the halfway mark. I'm at like 57% through the book on Goodreads. It says so. Gotta work on that. Uh, really enjoyed Ronald Kelly's book, and my plan this December was to read Father's Little Helper, but I expected to finish Bloodkin in November, and I couldn't get through Bloodkin all the way. So, not because it's bad or anything, but my attention span has been just in the dumps. Like, that's why I'm reading shorter fiction, is because it can keep my attention span. Like my attention is like there. I'm reading a lot as of late. Like it's not usual for me to pump out 39 pages in a day. I'm more of a like 15 page guy. And today I read like 23 pages so far, and I'm starting to get burnt out. So I think I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe take a break and watch a movie or play a video game. Uh, I've been watching a little bit of YouTube, watching all my booktube buddies, and leaving comments on their stuff. I'm home alone, got nothing to do, and yeah, so I'm just reading and writing, well, editing mostly. And personal editing is not real editing, by the way. It's just cleaning it up before the editor has to clean it up even more, because there's not, like, sometimes there's things that just go over my head. Like, sometimes I don't know something is wrong. Sometimes I use a word incorrectly. Or sometimes it's a run-on sentence and there's just a better way to say it. So, in this reading vlog, the vlog part kind of looks like a booger. I think I heard someone say that on Facebook, and I was like laughing my ass off. I was like, it kind of does look like a booger, especially since this reading vlog is yellow, so now it kind of looks like a booger. But anyways, yeah, reading The Dark Man by P.A. Douglas. This is my second P.A. Douglas book. I don't usually like reread authors so soon. It takes me a little while to jump right back into the same author's work. Like with Richard Lehman, I read The Traveling Vampire Show, and it took me almost a year to read a second Richard Lehman book, I think. Oh no, no, never mind. I read The Woods Are Dark pretty soon afterwards, after I read The Traveling Vampire Show, and then I started reading Island in the summer, last summer. Wait, no, not last summer, the summer before last summer. This is gonna get confusing, but yeah, I was reading Island, and it was a fun little thing. Island was fun. I read up to like 100 pages. and then I stopped it, and I was like, what more could fucking happen in this book? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're stuck on an island, and they've almost killed half of the crew in the first 100 pages. I'm like, whoa, what's gonna happen next? Like, for real, though. You know? But, um, yeah, I was enjoying that book. Richard Lamon's an excellent author. I forgot that I read Woods Are Dark, so that's 3 books, or 2 books and 1/4 of a book that I've read by Richard Layman. This is my second P.A. Douglas book. I don't usually reread authors, like, unless of course they're special. Like Ronald Kelly, for instance. I started reading. Well, I've read 2 books by Ronald Kelly, which is um, his first Halloween collection, which is Mr. Glowbones and Other Halloween Tales, or something like that. And then I read Fear by Ronald Kelly, which is my favorite book of all time. And it's kind of surprising now that I think about it, because I've fallen out of the coming of age, scene a little bit, and I've been into like darker stuff, like extreme horror. And but Ronald Kelly still holds a special place in my heart. Right now, I'm reading. Well, I'm not reading it right now, but Bloodkin is super good. Like I said, I'm past the halfway mark. The only problem is I'm not in a vampire mood. I was in there for a little while. I'm just falling out of the vampire mood again, and yeah, I'm in the. I really want to read more extreme stuff, and that's why I picked up P.A. Douglas's The Dark Man, or is it just Dark Man? No, it's The Dark Man. Sorry. Um, Very good book so far. I'm really into it. This is gonna be a long reading vlog, isn't it? I'm really into The Dark Man, and I read The Great Old Ones, I think it's called, by P.A. Douglas, and I really enjoyed that story. I enjoyed it so much that I sent my friend a copy, um, and I hope he reads it, because it's a freaking good book. It's a little bit cosmic horror, not gonna lie, but it's more of a creature feature, if anything. It's got cosmic horror elements to it. It has like a H.P. Lovecraft vibe to it, but it's definitely like a creature feature, to be honest. And I liked it a lot. It was really good. So I hope my friend Sion likes it. Um, this is my second P.A. Douglas book, and it's so much better than his other one. Even though I think I gave P.A. Douglas's The Great Old One like 4 or 5 stars. This one surpasses it. So far it's a 5-star read. I can't wait to finish it though. I got both dogs here, and they just James was whimpering the whole time before I recorded this video. He was whimpering because Lula had his ball. And I was like, well, just let Lula have it. And then Lula ripped it into pieces, and now James is like mourning over the toy. It's kind of funny, at the same time sad. This has been or not. I have so much more to talk about. Honestly, I should probably end the video here, but I am talkative and I'm alone, so I thought I'd come on here and just talk to you guys. So leave comments in the comments, obviously, and we can talk. But like I was saying before, only special authors get read twice. Andre Duza is going to be a author I read twice. P.A. Douglas is an excellent author, and I already have Hitchers by him, and what's the other book I own by him? No, it's not coming to my brain. What was it? I don't remember what the P.A. Douglas book, the other P.A. Douglas book I own is. The Dark Man. I own Hitchers. No, I don't know. I don't remember what the other book was, but it's all by, I think, Deadite Press, I think. Let me check the back. No, Severed Press. This one's from Severed Press. Maybe the other one is Deadite. I'm not sure, though. P.A. Douglas, I think this is from 2012, this book. So, Obviously, he's probably improved since then, but he's a great author, dude. I'm really enjoying The Dark Man. It's such an imaginative work. Like, who would have thought to make a monster that kills people who high on LSD? Like, what kind of like drug promo is this? Like, like if I had this type of promo in my school, I almost said porno. If I had this type of drug promotion, like drugs are bad type promotion thing in my school, like they just showed this book, like don't do LSD because the dark man will get you. I would be like, okay, fuck LSD. I am not dealing with this guy that comes to you in a top hat in a dark suit and kills you for the fun of it. You know, like what the fuck? It's like It the Clown. You know, but I like this book a lot. I like this book a lot so far. I got my Hellraiser bookmark in it. I'm on chapter. What chapter am I on? Chapter 5. And it's great. I think I might do some more reading after this vlog, actually. It was either that or I put on a movie. Because right now, there's nothing on the YouTube. I've watched everything, basically. So, I've all caught up with everyone's videos, I think. And, I even on my second YouTube, there's not that much gaming videos to watch. I have a second YouTube if you didn't know. Don't go subscribe to it. There's nothing on the channel other than sports stuff. And it was those sports videos are like years old, so you know, don't actually go to that YouTube channel. But it's just my normal ass name, Nicholas Dennis, and it has a picture of me in a Pistons hoodie. And yeah, I watch gaming videos on that account. On this one, it's just solely horror. So everything in the subscription feed is going to be horror. So it's either BookTube or it's some type of horror related stuff, or it's creepypastas. I love creepypastas. I go to bed sleeping to some of them. Like I'll listen to them as I fade to sleep. But yeah, it's really enjoyable stuff. I like my favorite narrators are the creepy stories. What was this? Creepy Ghost Stories was one of the channel's names. Then the other channel's name is Dark Somnium. Then you have there's one other one that I watch like frequently, but those two I know for sure. Creepy Ghost Stories and Dark Somnium. They do the best work, man. They put a lot of work and energy into their stuff, in their hobby or whatever you want to call it, because they make enough subs or views to probably get paid for their stuff. But I thought I'd just give them a shout out anyways, because I enjoy their stuff a lot. I wish one day that Dark Somnium would narrate one of my stories, but as it looks, I'm not really releasing any more creepypastas. I might do it one more time, or maybe send him a story privately so he can narrate, just for the hell of it. And yeah, like the Dark Somnium, if he read Field of Fiends, oh, that would be amazing. He does special effects to his stories, so like you'd hear like the flashlights clicking on and shit like that. And it would be just fantastic to get Dark Somnium to read that story. It is going to be like a 56-minute video because it's a longer story. It's a novelette. But maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll send it to him and see if he'll read it for me. I really would like that a lot. That'd be like a really cool Christmas present for him to read that story. But it's whatever. Field of Fiends is going to come out in February, I think. And it will also be in Gray Matter 2 whenever that releases. It all depends, though. It all depends on if the publisher that I sent the story to, whether they reject it or accept it. If they accept it, cool. It will be in a anthology, and I will link you guys to that anthology. I'll be paid for it and everything. It's like 3 cents per word. which is like a lot of money for me. Um, I don't know what it caps at, what the, I don't know how much they'll like willing to pay for my story. I'll be happy with 25 bucks in my pocket, but they're charging 3 cents per word, so that's a lot. It's Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing, I think. And their collection they're putting together is called what is it called? It's called Lost Contact, and that's perfect because I wrote my short story or my novelette for this very anthology. So I'm hoping that they accept it. If they accept it, awesome. I made a lot of money with that story. That'd be so cool to tell people that I actually made fucking money from a story, I wrote. Because for the most part, I've been in anthologies before. I've been in the local haunts, which is a booktuber anthology. I've been in Books of Horror Volume 1 and 2. And, so those are all, I don't get paid for those anthologies. But it was nice to be in them and spread my name and from word to mouth. Like if they like my story, maybe they'll go check out Gray Matter. The revised edition. Lula's whining here. Oh, that's a good girl. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Oh my gosh, look at the baby girl. Look at the baby girl. She's super cute. She's super cute. If she were cheese, she'd be Gouda. It is Lula. Sorry. If they accept it, then it will go into their little anthology. But if they reject it, then I'm going to release the story on my own, get an audio narration for it, and then it will be released in the Gray Matter 2 probably. I really can't wait for you guys to read Field of Fiends, which should have been called Field of Screams, but I digress. I really wanted to name it Field of Fiends in the beginning, and now that I'm thinking about it, I should have named it Field of Screams. Too late, already sent it to the publisher, so we will see what the publisher thinks. I'm looking forward to positive feedback. I hope my rejection letter is positive. I mean, I could get an acceptance letter. I could. But to prepare for an acceptance letter, I think it's better to prepare for a rejection letter. So, like, when you get that rejection letter, you failed, it's okay, you were prepared for that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not prepared for an acceptance letter. Like, I got this story lined up to be in my next collection, and I'm going to release it on its own and get an audio narrator to do it, or audiobook for it. So if I get accepted, I'll be flabbergasted, I won't expect it. And yeah, it should be it would be awesome to be accepted, but there's two reasons why I think I'm not getting accepted. One is the content that they're looking for. They're looking for lost contact. And then they said, whatever that means to you, write it, basically. So I was like, well, lost contact to me is like literally losing contact with somebody. So I wrote the story Field of Fiends, and I'm not going to give anything away for the story, just in case you guys want to read it. But yeah, it's a good story, I think. It's not the best story I've written. I think The Thing in the Ward's probably the best story I've ever written, but it comes close. And before, it was The Thing in the Ward and then Morbidio. Now I think it's The Thing in the Ward and then Field of Fiends and then Morbidio for the top 3 stories, So, before, the third story would have been like Portal in the Woods or something like that. But anyways, yeah, I'm waiting for that rejection letter. I could easily get accepted, but I don't want to prepare. I'm not preparing for an acceptance letter. I'm preparing for a rejection letter. So, we will see. My hands get tired, y'all. We will see if I get accepted or not. I will definitely let you guys know if I get accepted. I've only been accepted to one anthology that actually paid me money, and that is the uh, what was it called? It hasn't come out yet, but it's coming out soon. It's the Midnight, or is it the Nightclub Society or something like that? Nighttime Society. I forget what it's called, but it's the same people who made Nightmare Soup. Um, Nightmare. I think it's Nightmare Society. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's Nightmare Society, and it's Volume 3, and I'm in it. My story Trunk or Treat got accepted, and yeah, I'm very, very, very hyped for it. I think it got accepted even before I edited it. They paid me $25 for the story, and they also paid me $25 for another story I wrote. I think it was Portal in the Woods, but they're not for some reason they're not releasing it in the Nightmare Society Volume 3. They might release it in another book that they're doing. All I know is they paid for the book or the story, so they get to use it no matter what. So I got paid $50 for 2 stories, and it's just the people who made Nightmare Soup Volume 1 and 2. I think they're making a Nightmare Soup Volume 3, which would be excellent because that's what I really want. But Nightmare Society Volume 3, I'm definitely gonna... I'm getting a free copy, they say. I'm looking very, very forward to it. And I will let you guys know when it comes out on Amazon, because I want everyone to buy it, but just because your boy's in it. But you all have already read the story, I think, Trunk or Treat. I will promote the book on my page and my channel. Yeah. Yeah, I will promote the books on my channel when they release. But I also, here's more writing news. I sent my extreme horror story to the people at Welcome to the Splatter Club anthology. They're doing a Welcome to the Splatter Club anthology 2, and I hope to make it in. It's another $25 in my pocket. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. If they accept my story, that is. I don't think my story is splatterpunk, but it's extreme. It is barely extreme, but it's extreme. So we will see if they will accept it. I should have edited it a little bit more, but you know what? It is what it is, and I hope that I even have an image for my story, so I might put it up right here, maybe, probably not, so screw that. But I don't feel like actually editing this video. I'm probably just gonna post it without no intro, no outro. I'm just gonna post this to YouTube, so it's too long to actually really edit it. So yeah, but that's my writing news, I guess. I sent one story to Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing, or Perpetual Motion Publishing. I don't remember what it was called. It was either PMP or PMMP. Sorry, I thought someone was here. No, Lula. But yeah, she's about to bark up a storm now, so I apologize. Lula, come here, baby girl. Baby girl, come here. Ow, I hurt my hand. I banged on the chair and I got like arthritis going on. My hands hurt, man. And Sion's been texting me, so I probably should get off this and answer him. But I'm seeing his messages and I'm like, oh no, I gotta reply soon. But yeah, that's my reading vlog. Yeah, I'm currently reading The Dark Man by P.A. Douglas. Then I'm gonna read a Rain Havoc book, which is Boys Will Be Boys. Then after that, I'm gonna try to hop back into Bloodkin, but honestly, I'm into more extreme stuff, so I might read a John Athan book. And if I do read a John Nathan book, I think I'm gonna read a book that I haven't seen much like coverage on. You know what I'm saying? There's a book about this girl who is raped, and she thinks she's a vampire. So her friend has to help her gather blood. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting story. It's more on the extreme side, I think. It's giving the contents and stuff. So I think I'm gonna read that one maybe after Rain Havoc's book. It's gonna be like a 200 pager, so it's gonna be long, but I think I'm down for a longer read. But right now I'm reading shorter fiction because my attention span has been horrible lately. So you know what? It is what it is, I guess. We will see what I read next. There's a lot of books I need to actually review that I was given for free, and it sucks because sometimes the books I'm given to review, it's just not my cup of tea. So I try my best. I tried to read Curse of the Pigmen, but it just lost my attention, and I tried to read, I think, Slaves to Gravity, but I didn't get into it yet. So maybe I'll reread that one. But like all these books already came out and have been released, and I was given it on before they are released. So it looks really bad on me as a reviewer not reviewing these books. But I try my best. There's still like there's this one John Evans book that I was given for review, and I think it's released now, and it's called Voodoo Heart, I think. And it's like really good, a really good noir story, and I am like halfway through it, so I need to get on my game and reread that book. Um, I got the Jamesy James here. He's like, why is my sister destroying all my toys? Why is my sister destroying all my toys? And Lula's like, I will go and grab your toy now. I will destroy it. Yep, she got his toy, and now she's destroying it some more. And look at how depressed Jamesy looks. He's like, my toy, guys. She's eating my toy, guys. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that she's eating my toy. Sorry, but the room's a mess. We're kind of like moving stuff around, so I apologize for the mess. But yeah, I did a review today. I watched Spiral last night, and I watched Ginger Snaps today. And I decided to do a little double feature movie review. It was very short, like 4 minutes long. All I did basically was say if I liked the movie or not. So yeah, it was really good. Spiral was really good. It was 4 stars for me, and Ginger Snaps was 3.5 stars. So yeah, that's awesome. Torment didn't get that many views, unfortunately. It only got like 25 views as it is right now. I don't know why. I shared it on Books of Horror, and I did all the social media stuff I was supposed to, and it only garnered, I said Goddard, not garnered. It only garnered 25 views. And the last review only garnered 45 views or something like that. So, views have been kind of dipping a little bit for my reviews. Hopefully the Darkman review will get some love, because it's a really good book and it deserves some love so far, at least. And yeah. But I'm gonna head out now. It's been almost 40 minutes. Maybe I'll let the 40-minute mark hit, and then I'll stop the video, just so I can be at the 40-minute mark. That'd be nice. But I'm probably gonna say my goodbyes now. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you have a spooky night. I will catch you in the next video, guys. Oh no, we have 30 seconds left until 40 minutes. I should really just say a bunch of goofy stuff and say what? Sorry, that was a song. Yeah, I also might read The Haunted Vagina. I forgot to say that. Haunted Vagina is only like 90 pages, so yeah. Might read that. But anyways, I've said the outro already. We are at 52 seconds, 53, 54, so I'm going to say bye. And have a great day, guys. Bye, guys.